Why Purdue for you, TJ?
Just in the recruiting process, I really like Coach Barry, Odom, and Coach Green. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Arkansas. Coach Odom was at Arkansas as the DC when I was in high school, and we had a good relationship. And he ended up leaving, going to UNLV. We kept in touch a little bit. And Coach Green, he was at Arkansas too, and I used to talk to him. And just in the process, I felt real authentic about him. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like they was real. And they told me everything that I work for, I'll get. So I just liked it. I liked everything about it. I think we have a good chance. I think he'll turn the program around.
They recruited you to some extent at Arkansas?
Yeah. When I was at Arkansas back in high school, before I went to IMG, they did. Because he left, I think, my junior year. That's when he left the UNLV. When he went to UNLV, he talked to me for a little bit, but he had stopped talking to me. But, yeah.
When you went in the portal, did you find that a lot of those old relationships were kind of coming back, like guys that you had schools that maybe had talked to you a little bit, or even that had recruited you a lot, all of a sudden were kind of coming back into the mix?
Yeah, definitely. I had a lot of good relationships. Didn't end anything bad. A lot of the coaches that I was heavily talking to, when I made the decision, I decided to tell them, and they respected that. A lot of them spoke good about me in the process, so a lot of them did come back, yeah.
What did you get out of that first year at Auburn? Did it not go the way you wanted? Did you feel like you did get better?
I definitely got better at everything. I would say, even off the field, especially, like just experience, like just coming from high school, you got to be an adult, living on your own, managing your own time. You get a lot of free time in college. I really didn't realize that coming from high school, where you're in school all day, go to college, go to practice, and then you go back home. A lot of free time. And then I definitely got better as a player, like a lot better, because I played scout for majority of the year. I used to travel with the team and all that, but I would play scout when they just wouldn't give me no reps, and I got way better. Just doing a lot of things, because I would play a lot of the time the best player on the other team, so we'd do a lot of plays for me and things like that. I definitely got better. And I wouldn't say anything really went wrong. I don't think it was a fit for the type of players that they had and what I wanted to do.
Chops was talking about how he eats a lot of the blocks so that you can get one-on-ones.
Yeah.
How valuable is it to have an unselfish guy that knows that's his role and he takes it on?
Oh, man, I love Chops. You know what I'm saying? Every team's got to have somebody like that, a dominant presence. Like, he gets a lot of the double teams because he demands a lot of the double teams. You know what I'm saying? Chops is a big guy. He can move. I love having Chops next to me, because they got Chops next to me. They got to worry about Chops. You know what I'm saying? And it's me and somebody one-on-one. Me and Chops going to be a great duo. And we keep doing that.
He said Shaq and Kobe.
Shaq and Kobe, that's what we said. I made that joke today at practice. He like Shaq, I'm like Kobe.
That three technique kind of concept, like why is that creating that interior pressure so important?
It's huge. I would say, because I played a lot of in, especially in high school, and I play some in now, but three technique is like an in that's closer to the quarterback, and then you're going against a worser athlete, somebody that really can't mess with you. And if you get that pressure like that, no offense can plan for somebody being up the field. Our coaches say that all the time. So, like, you can't plan for disruption, and that ruins everything. It helps the guys in the back in the coverage, helps the rest of the D-line get there. That three-tech pressure is insane.
Sometimes edge guys don't like moving inside. You seem like you were okay with that. Through recruiting, were a lot of schools telling you that's where you were going to end up?
Yeah. I think I had the body for it, too. My sophomore year, I was about 250. I was skinnier type. And then my junior year, I hit about 270. I was like more lean. And that was real natural too. Like, my body just grew like that naturally. I had a real clean diet back then. And that's really where I thought where the money was at for me, because I'm super fast. I think I have like the edge, all the edges tools with an interior body. And that's why, like, sometimes I do play the edge here. Like, I play in a lot of our rushing packages and things like that, because I can. But it's so hard to find a dominant three technique, and just look in the league, the people like that, that's where they're eating it right now.
Coach Green talked about your motor, your hustle. Where do you think that comes from?
I would say a lot of it comes from my dad. Just since I used to play a lot of basketball in my family, and like, you might not be having the best offensive day, but you can always play defense. You can always control your effort. As a kid, you didn't want to hear that, but as I've gotten older, I'm super thankful for the lessons he taught me, man. Just as a man, you know what I'm saying? Just give it your all. If you're doing something, like, why would you want to half do it? And he's really installed that in me. And every time I come out here, you never know when it can be your last day, when it can be your last play. So you want to give it your all.
You think behind number 13?
It's my sister's favorite number. So, it was available. And I had it last year at Auburn. I used to wear it in basketball, too, around like 6th grade. So.
What's your sister's name?
Samaya.
Samaya?
Yeah, Samaya Lindsey. Symiah.
Oh, glad I asked.
Yeah.
Would not have been my first guess. Is she back in Was she back home?
Yeah,
still?
yeah. She lives in Arkansas. She's a dental assistant. I'm the youngest, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Anything else? Cool.